There is still a fish on.
Yeah,
there were 2 fish.
Okay. Yeah, it still seems like a quite decent fish. This is Malou, sailing somewhere on the 7 seas. And this is me, her captain, trying to steer her out into the unknown to be able to find that one very special spot. Consider subscribing and welcome on board. Just taking a little stroll along the Catfjord here. Where I'm going now is like heading for Tromsø, so heading into the fjord basically. And if you're heading this way, then you're heading out the fjord, and just around the corner over there is the fishing camp Lauklarnes located. There you got another small part of the fjord heading out in there as well. So one pretty big difference between Senja, where I was before, and Kvaløya is that the peaks of Senja, the mountains, are way more pointy. And here in Kvaløya they are actually much more rounded all over the place. I think the mountains are generally higher on Kvaløya, to be honest, but it's just more smooth and soft landscape kind of. That's a bloody huge jellyfish right there. A little bit sad that he didn't manage to go out with the tide. Maybe the tide will come back and get him. There's actually a creek running through this house right here. Oh, I wonder if they have some kind of jacuzzi in there where you get water pouring into the jacuzzi, getting heat up, and then it just pours over the edge and into the ocean. This is a little bit random. In the middle of nowhere I found a coconut with 3 holes in it. Just walking along this little creek right here, heading out towards this little U-shaped thing right there. And I also came to think about that tonight it's gonna be really high northern lights activity, like really high, like that, something that doesn't happen every year more or less. Still pretty clear sky. Fingers crossed that it will continue like that until the evening as well. I don't know what to say. This place is... I don't know. Wow. Yeah, that's all I can say actually. Wow. Heading out on a fishing trip, finally. Look at this boat. This is a massive proper fishing boat right here. Gonna head out on the outside of the fjord, turn a little bit to the right, keep going for about 5 or 10 minutes and trying to catch those big fishes. Time to start fishing. Got this long rig here with these rubber worms and just a regular pilk on. Marcus is already fishing since long ago. Since the years that I've been guiding, I've lost some speed I think, but I'm gonna catch the biggest fish anyway. Get the first fish on. Not really sure what kind of fish it is. I think it's a the smaller cod, I guess. We'll see. First proper fish of the day was a tusk, so yeah, not really any fish to write home about, I guess. Now we're going for the bigger fishes. We're at the second spot right now, a little bit more shallow. It looks like there might be some fish over here as well. Got islands in here, Kvaløya, and the north part. This is where I'm gonna sail in a couple of days. But now let's catch some big fish. Fish out! It's a small one. Oh, let's take this. First fish, a little bit bigger. Look Look at that! Marcus has hooked up into a really big fish. Movie star Marcus. I'm gonna take up my stuff and yeah, this is a halibut. Is it stuck? Oh damn it! It's a little bit stuck in the bottom. Let's see. I'm just gonna go around so we're getting a better angle of this whole situation here. Damn, this is a big fish. Där kommer den. Ja.
Ja, men nej, det är inget stort kvar nu.
Nej. Men då måste den ha gått av då.
Det var någonting större på den.
Ja, det måste det ha varit. Det gick ju som satan där. It seems like the big fish is off kind of, or I don't know.
There is still a fish on.
Yeah,
there were two fish.
Okay. Yeah, it still seems like a quite decent fish. Hopefully a halibut.
It's more like a big cod.
Yeah, but not the one in the beginning.
Oh, it's a big codfish.
Oh yeah.
Codfish.
Yeah, that's a really big one. Really big. Nice. New personal best for Marcus. Oh, wow.
It's around 10 kilo.
Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna get one. This very special island we got in front of us here is called Hoya, which basically means Shark Island. It's more or less because I guess you guys could tell why it's called that. Because of this shape of the island. Kind of cool. I guess you can tell that the fishing isn't going too well since Marcus is taking photos and I'm filming. But we're making another drift now. Now it's time to catch the big ones. Come on, Eagle. You can do it. You can take those fish bites. Take them. Take them. You can do it. Dive! Fishing today wasn't really super good, but it was nice to just get out on the ocean and see some eagles and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, now I'm just gonna rest for a little bit and then eat some freshly caught cod. Leaving Malou and loveliness behind, because today I'm heading up in that direction towards Vasthinden, which is almost 900 meters high. Starting to get pretty high up and pretty tired as well. One pretty interesting thing with Vasthinden is that there's a story from the beginning of the 1800s. There was a girl called Laura who lived inside this part of the fjord, the North Fjord, and she had a man called Severin who went fishing to Henningsfjord in Lofoten in like 1828 or something like that, and they went out, got caught in a storm, and the boat went missing. Severin was gone, but then she just kept being sad about that for a long time. So she went up on Vasthinden one day every year to just sit there for the whole day and look out of the ocean and feeling sorry for her gone so to be husband. But one day there came a wind and caught her, was it like handkerchief or something, blew it away into the ocean, and the wind told her that now is the time to stop being sad about Severin and just go on with your life, basically. So that's what she did after that, and didn't go back up to Vasthinden to feel sorry. More or less halfway up to the top by now. Got Sommerøy out there. This is the route that I came sailing into this fjord. Then you got the mainland with the higher mountains over here. Also Senja over here. Oh, and Tromsø is somewhere over there, but I'm gonna take the northerly route around Kvaløya to reach Tromsø in a few days. Oh, this is Kvaløya, all of these mountains basically. Over here, Ashfjorden is going in, and then there's the fjords heading north there as well, and then in towards Tromsø. I think we might be able to see Tromsø right over here. Vasstinden is mine, exactly 900 meters over the sea, and it's actually one of the highest tops in this area, which you probably can tell. It's quite interesting when you're getting up really high like this. The surroundings and everything just seems so much smaller and like more easily accessible than when you're down at sea level. Bye bye Laklines and the Katfjord. I'll see you very soon. Now we're heading north, straight towards this mountain here, or kind of up this fjord right here, and then we're just gonna turn a little bit right after this little peninsula here and head up the beautiful Esfjord and eventually get to an island called Vengsøy, which is supposed to be a quite high and nice island to hike on. Really looking forward to that, and the sail today, it's amazing, just straight downwind, only Genoa, flat water, perfect. In there you have the mighty Esfjord with Skamtinden as its kind of protector at the inlet of the fjord. Really cool. This fjord is like high mountains on each side. It's like someone once upon a time struck a giant sword just straight into here, because the fjord doesn't turn or anything, it's just straight in, and yeah, that's how it is. Really spectacular fjord for sure. Getting into the Kalfjord right now. She's heading in there. It's a really long fjord, and this is actually a place where they've been seeing orcas and whales, humpback whales, the last week or so. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to see something. I'm keeping a good eye out for it. There you have Vengsøy, where we're going. We're going on the inside of the island, so still got about, I don't know, like 5 miles or something to go. I'm quite happy to be up here. Just this side, the north side of Kvaløya is just crazy. In here you got the Grøtfjord, which is also just like the Ashfjorden, very, very spectacular. The harbor on Vengsøy. Had some really good sailing today for a while. Been motoring the last 1.5 hours or something like that. But sun is going down. Clock is like 3 or something, so it's getting dark quite early by now. And with every day now, I think it's getting darker, like 10 or 15 minutes earlier. So not that long until it's really, really dark, more or less the whole day. But we're gonna be getting into the harbor in the last light, so that was according to plan, and it's gonna be good to get some lunch